Good morning, Gladiators. Shields ready, armor on, packs ready to go, contest coming your way, and a dueling Ron Santo is what I'm understanding in the chat. Did we have a couple Ron Santo pulled in the last stream? Here I'm hoping EVC pulls all the live cards, all the live perfects and all the live diamonds, so I can finally have a Saturday where the Gladiators pull something good. But it sounds like we had some Santos in the house. Yeah, I see it now. I see the Santos emotes. Cub fan Steve, congratulations. Did you have it already? You must have had it already. Right, Cub fan Steve? You must have had that Santos. And EVC, I know, is last I remember, I think I saw him post somewhere. He had 5 out of 7 immortals or 7 out of 9 immortals. I don't know. I'm not on this team. I'm going for the next, whatever the next level is. So I know he was getting close to being completed all the immortal missions. And so I don't know if he kept his Santos, sold his Santos, or buried his Santos for future use. All 3 teams now. You have your Cub fan, you have your Ron Santos. Well, Cub fan Steve, I'm 3 out of 4 on my Dave Steve. I got Dave Steve perfect on 3 of the 4 teams. I'm just waiting for one more, and that is on this team right here, the Rocky Mountain Gladiators. So I have a buy order in of like 99,999. At some point, I'll get them. And again, it's more symbolic than him being a meta. On my team, he is meta on this team right now. Although I do have Clayton Kershaw, and I think I might even have a Bumgarner. I don't know. I put a buy order on a Bumgarner. So welcome in, guys. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. It is Saturday. As Loverboy always says, we're working for the weekend, and it is the weekend. And it is only, what time is it? 10:52 right here in good old Edmonton, Alberta. A little bit different out there in New York. So checking your weather out a little bit. I see New York's at 52 degrees, El Dorado Hills at 58. We got 42, 6 degrees Celsius here in Edmonton. What else? Fort Collins is at 53. So it looks like a lot of you guys are in the 50s. So we're not too far off. Not too far. Does not feel like 52. Does it feel warmer? Or does it feel colder? Maybe you need one of those Charles Flyers toques there, kidneys. You need that Hartford Whalers toque or beanie, whatever you want to call it, down on the East Coast there. Colder? Feels colder? Well, it's the opposite effect up here in Canada. In Canada, when we get 6 degrees Celsius, it feels warm. Yeah, it does. It feels like t-shirt and short sleeve shirt weather. All right, let's get on to getting the form out there, guys, because I want to respect Tesuiji's time and raid into him, hopefully not too long after he starts up at 2 p.m. Eastern. So here is the form for this week, Saturday's Guess the Cards contest. I will be ripping 201 packs, 200 standard, and 1 spotlight from the recent spotlight pack. I know. Every week I get suckered into buying 1 for this team just for the content, just in case I'm that minuscule 0.2625% chance of getting Willie Mays or what's his name? Larry Walker, Colorado Rockies. So these are the questions you're going to have to answer. Survivor style, you must get the first one right to continue on in the contest. And I didn't catch who EVC awarded his prize to, but I think he pulled one historical perfect and like 3 live perfects out of like 420 packs. So that's 1 every 100 packs. So based on that theory, we should pull at least 1 today. Will I get 2 or more Baseball Reference Series 4 cards? Has to be Series 4, either Part 1 or Part 2, as long as it has a 4 for the series on the card. If you get that right, we go to question 2. Yeah, we're giving some love to the Chicago White Sox today. The first pack that I opened with a live Chicago White Sox, 1 live Sox. If it has 2, then that pack is like nullified. It has to only have 1. Will it be a pitcher or a hitter for the live White Sox card? Will I get at least one perfect or LE? 3 weeks in a row, I have pulled the perfect card. There are still a few LEs floating out there. So we'll include both of those. If you get all three questions right, you move on to question 4. Will I pull a live diamond Semyon or a live gold Josh Young in celebration of the Rangers winning the World Series and Rich Grisham interviewing Josh Young on Wednesday, Thursday? When was that? When did he interview? A couple days ago. It's on the YouTube channel or it's on the Twitch channel for OOTP developments. Go check it out. Great interview. One thing I like about Rich is the questions that he comes up with are unique. They're different. They're not your typical reporter type questions. And it looked like Josh Young had a lot of fun in that interview. And his brother was kind of hanging around in the background. So, will I pull either one of those live cards today? The first future legend card I pull, single card, has to be one card in the pack. Will it be a silver, a gold, a diamond, or a perfect? Of course, there are no bronze or iron future legend cards. So you can go with the odds or you can gamble and then advance to question 6. As always, the first Blue Jay historical card that I pull will be either a silver or above, bronze, or iron. And of course, the two tiebreakers. What is the top left card of the first pack I open up? What will the rating be? And what will be the rating be of the last pack, which again is a spotlight pack? So consider that when you're answering your questions. And I will post that up in just a second here. And of course, hero driver D Dempsey. We got to give some love to the Rangers, right? Always like to celebrate, especially fans that you guys have. I'm always talking Dave Steve, Toronto Blue Jays, Montreal Expos, but I like to share in your success as well. So, congratulations, first time winners, the Texas Rangers. I'm sure it was a party. Question is, did they have the parade yet? I haven't looked up if the parade has been held. If so, when you're in the area, that is going to be a memorable experience for the rest of your life, winning the first World Series. They did, D. Dempsey. They had the parade. And D. Dempsey, how far a drive would you be from going and attending that said parade? All right. Let's paste it one more time. There is the form. Maybe an hour? Was it a work day for you? Was it a school day? Did you play hooky? Did you like can't come in today, coach? Can't come in. I gotta pray to I got a cough to attend to. You were at game 2. Oh, excellent. Good. So you got to see these guys up close and personal. 3 hours for Hero Driver, but the traffic would have made it longer. Yeah, it's in Canada, was second largest landmass in the world behind Russia. A 3 hour drive is nothing to us. We go back and forth between Calgary and Edmonton, which is about 3.5, 4 hours, and we're just used to it. I used to drive 30 years. I used to drive 2 hours a day, an hour to work and an hour back from work. So yeah, I guess it's a little different feel when you're in different parts of the world. I'm sure in like Europe, where everything's so close together, 2 hours might seem like a long time, but sometimes in traffic you get held up quite a bit. All right, the form is out there. Enter in one entry per person, and we'll close that off in about 15 minutes. So welcome all in. I'm excited. Let's get underway with another bounty. I got some packs ready to give away. If you can defeat me, as always, you will receive 5 standard packs. The bounty. Yeah, the bounty. Let's do that. And today's bounty, we have some rules, some deal or no deal rules. There you go. They're posted on the screen right there. So if you want to participate in the bounty, there is the ID, and there are the rules that you have to abide by. I'm going to make sure I get my team in. There we go. I got it in. Perfect draft ID 636. We're going to steal our way to victory. We've tried this once before and it was pretty fun, pretty successful. So let's try it again. There was already one team entered. That was the Mooresville Cannon. So they will not qualify unless they happen to be in the chat. Mooresville, are you in the chat? Speak up now. We're going to steal our way to victory. Sporer has started doing this on his streams. I get a 10% commission. And of course, Warbot does these once in a while. He had some fun with kidneys and Isidafo yesterday, cranking sliders up and cranking sliders down. We have our own sandbox here, kids. We do. So we're going to try this. Again, to take the deal, you have to declare that you are in the chat. Declare that you're in. Put your team name in. Say, lap, Firebirds are in. And you have to meet the requirements, which means all your hitters have to have speed of 70 or higher. And all of your pitchers have to have hold runners of 60 or lower. And in your strategy global settings, you must crank all the way down your hold runner slider. We want to steal as much as possible. So if you meet those requirements, you will win 5 packs if you knock me out. And if you don't, then you don't win the 5 packs. You just get the in-game tournament packs as always. So let's see if we can have some fun stealing our way to victory. And if you draft someone that's not eligible, you got to bench them, put them on reserve list. None of them are eligible for the deal. There must be a pitcher. Oh, no, maybe not a pitcher. Yeah, I'm hoping that I get an eligible one. Those are the breaks of a perfect draft. You win some, you lose some. I'm sure I won't have all players eligible. So no fancy park, modern day settings. Again, you draft hitters speed 70 or higher, pitchers hold runner 60 or lower. Hold runner slider is minimum. Defeat me and win the 5 packs. We'll leave that on the screen for a little bit. Uh-oh, we got a Dave Steeb. I'm afraid to look at Dave Steeb's sliders or his ratings. Okay, let me take this off the screen now. Let's take that off. Let's put it on as a scrolling message. All right, Dave Steeb, hold runners, 97. Not going to be quite good enough. Hold runners of 54. Well, I have, fortunately, a winner. But let's check out the other ones. This one must have speed. Yeah, King Kelly I can take. Neshik I cannot take. And Robin Ventura is no good. So it's either King Kelly or this guy, the Yankee. Well, I got to go King Kelly. He can catch. It's hard to get a catcher with speed that high. So you got to be lookout out for that catcher with speed. So I think that's the obvious choice. Wood Ducks are in. Good to see you, Popston Goria. Can't wait to talk some hockey on Monday night. And in fact, talking some hockey tomorrow. EVCs are in, and they got Ricky Henderson perfect card. Well, that's a guy that can steal. But so can King Kelly, who can catch. All right, Gene Garber qualifies, hold runners of 58. So it looks like we are going to get a fair number eligible. Remember, it's got to be speed. Did I put speed or stealing? Let me double check that. Speed, right. I guess I should have put stealing, but we'll put speed. That was the original one. Speed of 82 for Frank White. Seth, I know you can't run. No. You have no speed. So Gene Garber, Ichiro must have speed. Oh, Ichiro is 1 short. What a bummer. All right, I think it's going to be Frank White. Or do I go high-end pitcher knowing that most of my pitchers are going to be duds? Let's go Gene Garber. All right, yeah, good start. Michigan Wolves are in. Tiger Cup, good to see you. Dugout, Dick Shot Dugouts are here. The Wayfinders are here. Firebirds, Boomsticks. Mac Wilson cannot, does not have speed. Via does not have speed. Oops. Hutchinson. Wow, one under. Hold runners of 59, so I'm not even going to look anymore. I'm taking Fred Hutchinson as a starter. So far, so good. Juan Soto, no good. Steel Arm Davis. Nope. We get a lot of these things memorized the more drafts that we do, but one thing we don't usually memorize is speed and hold runners. Eastwick. Dud. Terry. Good shortstop. All right, Terry Turner, and let's see if we can get a picture here. One more than I need there, Mr. McMichael. Lorenzo, he has speed. Okay, Lorenzo and Terry. Let's check Chris Davis. Nope. Looking for an error card. Chris Davis, speed of 80. Don't think it's going to happen. All right, Lorenzo Kane, Terry Turner. What else do we got going on here? What kind of cards are you guys getting? In 1979 tourneys, I typically go with 11, but depending on the length of the tournament, I might go with 12. If it's 128 teams, I would probably go 12, just because if you go 7 games, quite a bit, you want that extra pitcher. But if it's a best of 3 or best of 5, or like a 16 or a 32 team tournament, I would probably go 11. But that's just me. Others might say go with 12 regardless. Jeff Samardzija qualifies, 53 hold runner. And Willie Wilson for sure would qualify. Yes. Okay, got my outfield. Lorenzo Kane, Willie Wilson, King Kelly. You're going to go catcher though, for now. This is the card I like to draft with hold runners under 60 because he's pretty spread out in terms of his ratings there. So we're going to take Mr. Fabre and Nunez, please. Yes. Okay. Infield locked up. Second base for Nunez, and Terry Turner is going to play shortstop. Babe Ruth, can I bring you in? I can. You got to hold runners of 59. Wow, I'm getting a lot of 59s. Asheville, don't get a catcher? There are a few out there. I know there are a few with speed 70 or higher. Hold runners of 66 won't work. And again, that's just the fun of it. Just let's pick some factors here. You might be short a few players. And there's only one team that doesn't qualify. And I don't know for most people if it's going to make a difference if they don't have their criteria as it should be. Well, I might have to take a live pitcher. I cannot take Castillo. Beeks, I cannot take. Quintana, I cannot take. I've only got a couple more options here. All my silver live pitchers have good hold runners. I think I've met a round where I can only take one player, and that's going to be Babe Ruth. Let's check speed one more time. Speed. Yep. I'm going to be down one player. All right, so let's take Smokey and bench him. Max can't run. Diaz. Just short. Rowand. No. All right, what I thought might be easy is turning into be a little bit more challenging now. As the ratings drop, speed and that quickness is dropping. No. All right, Jose Barrios, Toronto Blue Jay, who got robbed of extending his game in the playoffs against Minnesota. Barrios, you were on the team, and Deion Sanders, you got to have. Yeah, Deion is good. Can you play right field? You can. Klondike Douglas. What did I say? Speed is 70, right? Oh, Klondike, no. Okay. Dion and Barrios. All right. Priority on pitchers. There we go. Quinn, hold runners of 44. And Alcantara is too good. Nicolino, one of his favorite players, I think he said, was Sandy Alcantara. Juan Uribe. Nope. I did not know you were that slow, Juan. Remember, get your form in. Get your form in for the Guess the Cards contest. And we're on a break right now, so I will just continue drafting throughout the break. We got another pitcher here, hold runner of 58, Ed Kepler. How was Jason LaRue? No good. So feel free to crank up your speed slider. The only one that's mandatory is the hold runners have to be cranked all the way down. All your other sliders you are free to use as you want. Grady has no speed. Benji, nope. What I got? I got 8 pitchers. Vince must have speed. Absolutely. Vince Coleman can come in. And then I can take Jacob Webb, Scott Magoo, Elvis. So far, Elvis is looking like the guy. No. No. All right. It's got to be one of these pitchers. I'm going to go with Elvis. Elvis and Vince. Yeah, I might only have one catcher, which again is better than 0, but I may not have got the luck of the. Oh, see here, speed catcher John Grimm. Speak, and you will get. There you go. John Grimm is eligible. And let's take Kinley, 41 control or 41 hold runners. Was that hold runners? Yeah. All right, welcome back in on the breaks. Finishing off the draft here. I fortunately was able to get 2 catchers. Was anyone else able to get 2 catchers in their draft? And can someone let me know how full it is? Are there still openings in the bounty? What do I need? I need a second base, third base. Start looking for second and third. Huey. Huey qualifies. And I think we're going to have to go with Mr. Matz. All right, last round. I've got 8, 9, 11 pitchers. Just double check. This is modern era. No default stadium. Forgot 2 catchers. You saw 8 hitters total with 70 speed or higher. That's it in the whole draft. That is just bad luck of the draw. All right, there's my last pitcher, I think, unless Ted Gray. Ted Gray, we're going to take you instead. All right, I'm not sure I'm going to get any more hitters here. We're in the iron round. Nope, nope. Again, don't forget to enter the draw. I will be closing that off in 5 minutes. It is pinned in the chat there. There we go. We got a Jerry Adair, shortstop. Qualifies. Nobody. I guess since we have to take 5, we might as well take guys that qualify. And we got speed here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So one more crappy pitcher, it looks like. There we go. So I think I escaped out of this pretty good in terms of hold runner. All my pitchers qualify. And I've got 3, 6, 9, 12. I'm running 14 pitchers. And then with hitters, I am definitely short. So we're going to have to do some fun management here. All right, we're going to go. Which position am I missing? I don't even have a first baseman, guys. None of you guys, none of you dudes can play first. Oh yeah, you can. Nunez can play first. Oh yeah, I got a few. King Kelly, we're not moving you off catcher. Okay, Vidal, we're putting you to first. This is going to be some interesting roster negotiations. Somehow I have 3. Oh yeah, I got to get rid of Smokey Burgess, right? Because speed. Yeah, Smokey, send to reserve roster. First baseman, Jerry Adair, you can't play. Huey, you can play second. Vince, no. Okay, so we're going to put Vidal at first. And we're going to lock him in there. Strategy, 4 start at first. Okay, now let's try the settings. Now it doesn't have a third baseman. All right, I got a lot of second basemen. Jerry Adair. Okay, let's put Nunez at third. And we'll bring Huey Cruz in. Huey Critz at second. All right, so not getting them in their best positions, but it's better than nothing. Lock you in at third. Do a refresh. All right, well, I do have backups at every position, which is nice. All right, double check my speed. They're all over 70. So I am running a 25-man roster. Hold runners is good. And now strategy, I said you have to crank down hold runners all the way to the minimum. And I'm going to crank up my base stealing and base running. Let's go extremely aggressive here. Let's even bunt for hit with these speedsters. We don't want to sacrifice. Pitch around. Yeah, we'll leave everything neutral. I've got tons of pitchers. I'm not worried about that. All right. Well, I think this is one of my better drafts. Finally. Yeah, I mean, my guys don't list themselves as first base, but I don't know if EVC if you've gone into the roster like I did and click on their position to see they're going to play there horribly. but at least I can get someone in that position. We have one spot left. One spot, guys. Get in. ID 636. Here it is again. Let's put it on the big screen. One more position. It could be you that wins, that matches up against me. ID 636. Hitters, your speed has to be 70 or higher. Pitchers, your pitcher hold runner has to be 60 or under. Any player that does not qualify, bench them for 30 days or put them on your reserve roster. And if you beat me, you win 5 packs. Or, Pops Don Gory, if you had a bad draft, just say, I'm not taking the deal. I'm going to try and win the tournament with the players that I drafted. And you can do that as well if you feel you have a better shot that way. A deal or no deal. One more. It is now full. Thank you for whoever took that last position there. Okay, that is going to be fun. Remember, crank your hold runner slider all the way down. All the other global sliders are up to you. Well, EVC and I, since I've got it right here, EVC and I have had some battles. I don't know if you saw, I don't know, EVC, when we did that Monday, maybe, where you came on stream. We've had some battles in the OOTP Daily Era tournament. And I'm fortunately successful in these tournaments. And I don't know, EVC, if you were in this one here. Let's take a quick peek if you were in this one. But we came up against each other in the quarterfinals, and EVC beat me in game 7 of that quarterfinals. So I'm just curious if for some reason he was in this one here. Let's see. Fanatics were in it. Boomsticks were in it. Who else do I recognize here? Yeah, don't see EVC in this one here. So hopefully we'll meet up against each other again. If you haven't tried out the daily, this one right here, a daily OOTP era. It's kind of a fun tournament. Winner gets a high diamond choice pack. So this one I got knocked out in game 7 by the Beaten Bonus Babies. Gotta love it. All right, let's get on with the forum. It is time. 1 minute. 1 minute to get your form in. We've got 24 entries already. If you're just joining, welcome all in. Thank you again, EDC and NYC2, for the raid. There is the form. Fill it out quickly. While we're waiting for that, I'm going to do my YouTube draw for the contestants that tuned in yesterday to my live YouTube stream. Yeah, I'm going to try doing some non-Twitch streaming a little bit. Try the YouTube version of streaming and see how that goes. And again, thank you to Out of the Park Developments for allowing me to give away some packs on my YouTube channel. So yesterday we did a live finale of the Expos Draft to Glory. 60 years in the book. We looked at all the record breakers. We looked at the champions. We looked at how players came into the game, who won MVPs, compared it to real life stats. And I had people enter the contest. And there were, I think, 4 or 5 people that entered. So winner of the 5 packs from yesterday is going to go to, actually, I said, yeah, that's what it was. It was 10 packs. Pop Stongoria. Congratulations. And I think your username was Timlin33. I know you guys like you're part of the neighborhood. Timlin33. Congrats. And thanks for tuning in to that live YouTube stream yesterday. I don't want to do I just want to leave Twitch once in a while because there's so many people streaming on Twitch, and I don't like to interfere with their time streams. And there's only so many viewers to go around. So I thought, you know what, I'll do some on YouTube and maybe catch a YouTube audience and maybe catch some people that haven't played the game, and we get them in our community at some point. So another giveaway coming up tomorrow on YouTube only. I will not be on Twitch tomorrow. It'll be YouTube, and I'm going to play some Franchise Hockey Manager. Yeah, I'm going to boot that game up and play some games, and maybe the Sharks against the Oilers or the Blackhawks against the Red Wings. Maybe we play some vintage Montreal Canadiens against the Seattle Millionaires or Vancouver Millionaires. Lots of options. So tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. In fact, it's already on my YouTube channel. In the live section, you have to go to the live section of the channel, and there it is right there, ready to go. YouTube does their lives obviously different than Twitch. So if you're interested and want to try to win a copy of the game tomorrow, and you're bored on Sunday because your football team is losing, go bookmark that, and you'll get a notification when I go live playing some FHM. Already given away 2 copies, one to Boiled Egg and one to Downriver Rick. Hope you guys are enjoying it. And if some of you are there, I might let you pick the teams and the years that we played, or I might play some franchise. I might play some. Let's see if we can get the Chicago Blackhawks a Stanley Cup with Connor Bedard. Although I know you own the game, Dragon. Maybe you've already done that. You've won a few copies or a few cups. All right, 10 seconds. We have 26 entries. If you're filling out the forum, quickly finish it. 10 seconds. And I'm just going to load up my Gladiator team. And then towards the end, we'll check in on the bounty. And I'm going to rip fairly quickly here. I'm going to try and get it done in an hour. Last week, I got 200 packs done in an hour. It can be done, folks. It can. And at some point, there'll be a Twitch commercial in there as well. Right. So good luck for those of you chasing the playoffs. Again, my 2 theme teams are in different leagues, like a lot of the gold ones are. Gold just kind of got shifted all over the place. It was a weird placement week for gold theme teams. So I think in one I've got 4 teams, and the other I've got like 3 maybe. I don't know. It's definitely not as fun when you have to go up against some of those powerhouses. Hopefully next year there'll be some sort of plan, as Tesuiji always mentions, advocates for a clan system or some sort of sandbox system where EBC has the power to control things. All right, we're going to go close off the forum and then rip some packs. One entry came in at the end. 3, 2, 1. 5 seconds for the delay. And done. All right, let's take a peek. What are you guys thinking here in terms of what I'm going to pull? How much love is there for me pulling a perfect? Is it going to resonate over from EBC's perfect pulls? 63% will say no. Oh, that surprises me, considering the last pack is a spotlight pack, and I'm probably guaranteed one, maybe. Not guaranteed, but good chance of getting one in that spotlight. So 201 packs, and 63% say I will not get 2 or more Baseball Reference 4. White Sox live card. Many of you are going with pitcher. Thank you for the love. 74% of you think I will pull an Ellie or perfect. Come on, Larry Walker. Larry Walker. Will I pull a live Semyon or Josh Young? Wow, 89% say no. Again, that is shocking for 2 live cards, especially one being a gold. First Future Legend single card. Only 2 were chosen. 15 for silver, 12 for gold. First Blue Jay historical, you're going with the odds and saying bronze or iron, although some 26% of you chose silver. And then the tiebreaker, lowest is 48, highest is 99. I love that one. And then for the last pack, a 43 all the way to a 98. All right. Let me create my sheet now, just because EVC's here and sometimes I need help. I think we're good. There, and create a filter. Filters are done. All right, let's do this. Let's pull a perfect top left corner. First go. And once the bounty kicks off, someone let me know who my first team opposition is. Let me know who I get to face in round one. Oh, speaking of, I bring up my Rocky Mountain League play. I'm in gold, 341, and apparently we just won a 17-inning game. Yeah, they scored 2 in the 12th, and my Gladiators say that's not going to do it. We tie it up, and then we score 1 in the bottom of the 17th. And shockingly, we only use 5 pitchers. Monty Ward, 8 at bats. Feel like I'm rewatching the PTCS and all those big games like Dragon had. All right, we're starting with 3,472 packs. So we will rip until we get 3,400 or 3,370, 3,272. And then we have our spotlight hiding somewhere. I bought a lot of the baseball eras when they were available because I was told that any future 1980 to 1992 card, right? 80 to 92 for defensive era. Any future ones will be in these packs as well. So I just hoarded like 15 of these packs so that when we get some better defensive era guys, then I can rip them open and get a better chance of getting those cards in these packs. I don't know. Again, I use different strategies sometimes. Hero Driver, the first game I played was Out of the Park Baseball version 9. At the very end of OOTP 9, I started playing. So Franchise Hockey Manager was not around then, but there was a different hockey game called Eastside Hockey Manager, which is outside of OOTP my favorite game ever. A very simple stat-driven game, Eastside Hockey Manager. So I played that, and then when Franchise Hockey Manager came out 10 years ago, I started getting into that one a little bit. But yeah, OOTP number 1, Eastside Hockey Manager number 2. Oh yeah, to have the box, the collector edition. They also had like an OOTP 4.1 or something like that because they changed their game engine like midway through the year or towards the end of the year. So they came out with I forget it was version 5 or version 6, one of those early ones. They had 2 versions to it. So we're playing OOTP 24, but there's actually like 25 versions of the game. All right, Joe Page is the top left corner tiebreaker, 49. 49. Did someone even say 49? Let me do a quick peek here. Nope. Someone said 48. So if we get to that tiebreaker, whoever said I would have a 48 wins that tiebreaker. All right, let's keep going. Looking for future legends, baseball reference, cards I can sell you because I'm not keeping cards that I don't think can help me out unless they're in missions. There we go. Our first Blue Jay historical, Justin Smoke. So Blue Jay historical, Justin Smoke 69. All All right, so let's do a quick peek here. That is question number 6. We may not get that far, but it is a bronze. 13 of you chose bronze as the Blue Jay historical. Well done. All right, we are on an ad break. Let's get that out of the way. We will be back in 2 minutes' time and keep on a ripping. All right, welcome back in, everyone. Good to see you on this Saturday morning. Hope you're doing well. And again, once we're done, we're going to raid directly over into the Seafarers and Tessuigi with his Saturday stream. Don't forget to catch D Block Dragon as well. Don't cut the D Block Dragon now on Twitch, and also Cavacom streaming Sundays, his playoff results starting at around 10 a.m. Eastern. So a plethora of streamers out there. And yeah, Tessuigi, I remember NHL 2004. To me, the best video games, maybe it's because of my age, maybe it's because I played them a lot more, but the early 2000s, baseball, football, hockey, are the ones I kind of remember the most. And oddly enough, from different franchises. Like I said, Eastside Hockey Manager for a computer sim game. It was um, 2K5 for football, NFL 2K5. It was EA NHL 2004. I can still remember the cover of that game. And for baseball, it was MVP 5. So there was, yeah, it was, those were great, great times for baseball and for hockey. All right. So it is not a question. It is Houston Street. I do not own them yet, so it is not a Series 4, but a great card. Great, great card. Going to keep them. Not part of any missions yet, but I'm thinking there's going to be a baseball reference mission at some point. There's got to be like a finale kind of mission. So I'm keeping all my single baseball references. All right, still looking for a couple Texas Rangers. Josh Young, and or Marcus Semien, a gold or a diamond. So fortunately, I will recognize them because they will have the back of the card showing. There's a baseball reference 3. Marty Barrett. You guys want a Marty Barrett? You guys can have them for $133. Cheapest on the card shop, under last 10 sales. Marty Barrett, your bronze Boston Red Sox shortstop. Looking for a first future legend. And again, we can zip through these pretty quickly because specific cards we're looking for. First Perfect, first LE, Joey Gallo. There's a Texas Ranger for you. Really, Cub fan Steve, you played a hockey board game called Face Off. I'm gonna write that down and I'm gonna look up a picture of that later on. I'm gonna show that on my stream tomorrow when I play franchise hockey manager. I'm gonna show that Face Off game. I played. You guys will all remember this. You remember the little, like, now that's called bubble hockey, but you used to have those little, I don't know, 3 foot hockey rinks with the things that you turn and the players, especially the old timer players, like the 1950 stickers that you'd put on. Yeah, those were the best. Tournament has fire, D Dempsey. Who am I facing? Who do I get the pleasure of going up against? Gold card, is it a Josh Young? No, it is a Joe Kelly. Diamond, how about a Marcus Semien? Pretty close. It is alive. Yes, one of my favorite names to pronounce, Nick Markakis, D Block Dragon. At least I never professed to be an expert at names. Some of the tough ones, the hockey names like Yanni Niinema. If you're a hockey fan, you remember a hockey player played for Philadelphia and Edmonton? Yanni Niinema. I dare you to try and spell that. D Block Dragon might be able to because Niinema, I think, is Finnish. Another Blue Jay historical, but we've already answered that one. Looking for a future legend and some baseball reference 4 cards. So those of you that predicted no on that, you're sitting pretty good. And no Jody Reed yet this week or Rob Deere. Can't say that one's not a duplicate. And at the end, as always, we'll sell off all the live cards that are not locked and find out if I can break last week's sell record. I think last week it was like 60,000 something perfect points from selling all the lives. But then I did have a live perfect. No Ron Santo yet. You know what? How many packable Ron Santos are there? Maybe this is it. Oh no, he's 100, isn't he? Maybe this is the 90 Ron Santo. Or is it Marcus Semien? Another twin. That's a second live diamond twin. Let's see if we can make this a three-peat. Let's see if I can pull a Ron Santo. Although the odds of that, Cub fan, when did you pull yours? This morning or did you pull yours yesterday? So I'm thinking 3 Ron Santo Immortals pulled within like 3 or 4 hours. Probably not likely. One of the best gold. If you are forming a gold tournament team, you got to have this guy on your team, especially for dead ball gold tournaments. So there's a gold tournament that Dr. Dynastic and I play. We meet up against each other a lot. The daily gold dead ball to rebirth. And this is a must have. So if you guys want them, I'm going to put them at bare minimum 1001. If you don't have that card yet, I highly recommend you go get it. And start playing dead ball to rebirth daily gold. They're fun. I really enjoy that tournament. One of my favorites. No future legends yet. No baseball reference 4. No Josh Young. No other cards I can sell you, so we still got a bunch to go here. Shark Boy, it's a long story, and it's a story we don't have time for. Wait for the novel to come out. Well, we do get a Texas Ranger, but it's not the one I chose today. It is their catcher. So we're getting closer to pulling that live Texas Ranger. Basically, Sharks Boy, I'm hoarding packs. I did it since the end of April. The game came out the end of March. And at the end of April, I said, I'm a free to play player other than Perfect Team Plus because I really like that option. So I don't think I can get to perfect as a free to play player. I know it's possible. It is possible. But you really, I think, have to grind. And because I stream and run 4 teams, I'm not really a grinder type. So I figured I'm going to try a different strategy that I don't know if anyone else has ever tried. I'm going to hoard packs from Twitch streams, from tournaments, from drops, and all those kind of things. And then come November, I'm going to start ripping because by November, a lot of the better cards are out. And I'm still not going on a frenzy yet because I think there's going to be one more Immortal like set that comes out around December, January, end of December, early January. I think we're going to get because there's still Ty Cobb, there's still Tris Speaker, there's still a good Babe Ruth to come out. There's still so many cards, Oscar Charlton, so many good cards to come out yet. Here is our first baseball reference 4. And a shout out to, I forget if this is Ludwig. Is it Ludwig that really likes Ray Ordonez? So there's one. It's going for quite a bit. I do play bronze tournaments on this team, so I'm going to keep him, and he is going to go into my bronze lineup. Suiji, no, it's not packs only because with all the perfect points I accumulate, I go out and buy cards that I think are going to be meta until the end of the cycle. So, for instance, a couple weeks ago, I bought a Clayton Kershaw on the market because I had all these perfect points built up from selling a lot of these cards. Because I think Clayton Kershaw is going to be end game, at least in the bullpen. So I have bought some cards. I bought a Hilton Smith. So I think that's going to be a really good pitcher for a long time. Of course, I'm going to buy Dave Stieb. So yeah, it's not packs only, but it's definitely how I generate a lot of my revenue. Joey Votto Gold, and I don't have that one yet. Still looking for one more baseball reference 4. We're looking for any future legend. We're looking for Marcus Semien or Josh Young. And of course, we're looking for a perfect card. None yet. Yeah, I agree, Burner Guy. I don't think Kershaw is going to be like a top 3 pitcher end game. There's just too many to come out yet. DeGrom might be. DeGrom might be your number 4 or 5 guy. Kershaw at very best might be your number 5 guy or a specific ballpark guy. Second time we've got this Texas Ranger catcher. We want Josh Young. All right, we have 100. What do we have? Just under 100 packs to go. You're right. Kershaw will be somewhere on a team, I think, used effectively. All right, it's going to back out, see if we get a little time out here quickly. So this is the team I've built simply by getting points from in-game performance, achievements, and things like that. And you'll see I only have 3,000 perfect points. That's because when I get enough points to buy a card, I'll go out and purchase it. So Clayton Kershaw, who is currently on the card shop, not on the card shop, but his last 10 was 433. I saw him a couple weeks ago for 340, and I had 340 points, so I got it, 340,000, because I thought that's a good deal. That's like 100,000 under level 10. Someone just desperately wants to get rid of it. So I went and bought it. I sold everything I could to scrape up the points because I think he is going to be still there of some relevance in the end game. So other cards I bought along the way, Hilton Smith, he'll drop out, but right now I think he's still a top 10, top 10 right-handed pitcher. This Oral Hershiser I bought simply because what a heck of a deal. Like I got him for like 33,000. Like people were selling this for dirt cheap. He's gone up now because his reputation has gone up. But this Oral Hershiser, I mean, if you can't afford the meta ones, very, very solid pitcher. And then I bought a Monty Ward for about 75,000. He's come down quite a bit. And Noodles Hahn, I pulled in one of these stream packs. When I first started doing these on Saturday, I pulled the Noodles Hahn. So yeah, sometimes I get lucky pulling them. I pulled a Trevor Hoffman as well. And other times I just go out and buy really good cards. Aparicio, I bought him. He is on the card shop now for 105. I got him for 93,000. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm spending my points wisely on close to end game cards, and once a week I buy the Spotlight pack. Oh, we got a new pack, guys. Baseball Boom Era, 22,000. Wow. But you're guaranteed a diamond card. Interesting. All right. Let's go back and keep ripping here. Hoping to be done, Tesuiji, by 15 past the hour. So Brian LaHare, Series 2. Still looking for a Series 4. We already got our Blue Jay Legend. It was a bronze card. Rip away. Maybe chat, we need some emotes. Throw some emotes. It seems to work for EVC. Come on. Throw me a little bit of emote love there. Josh Young. Shane Bieber. Get those emotes. Thank you, Captain Kegleg. That's how I feel right now. I've hit, I think, 2 live diamonds and nothing else. Saturdays is not a good pack pulling day. All right, we've got about 70 packs to go. Justin Steele, Chicago Cubs. I can't believe I haven't pulled a future legend. In 140 packs, not one future legend. That is amazing. A lot of crap, a lot of gene crap. Thank you, Jeff Steele Flex. And EVC got CC Sabathia. I think I have him on my Jim Unknown Blue Jays. All right, we definitely need to take a time out here. We are going to take a time out, and we are going to go to the sheet and take a look at which questions have been answered so far. This one we're still waiting on. We have one pulled, and I got a spotlight pack at the end to use. This one was a hitter for the first Chicago White Sox live card, was a hitter. Perfect or LE, nothing yet. Not any Semien or Josh Young. Future legend, nothing. And the historical Blue Jay was a bronze. So that's where we're sitting at right now. All right, we've got our last break coming up here, guys. I'm going to fire off the bounty and see how that's going. We will be back in 2 minutes' time to finish up the show and then to raid over into Tesuiji. See you in 2 minutes. All right, we are back. We are back and back at the bounty tournaments where I'm taking on the Wayfinders. The Wayfinders are the first on my route to glory. 1-0, 6-5 victory for the Hound Wheel of Destiny. 5 runs in the first inning. And then you clawed back. Fred Hutchinson, player of the game, up against Brandon Woodruff, who did not have a very good outing. So the Wayfinders hold runners. All their pitchers are 60 or under. Excellent. You were able to get 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Jeff Steele flex. And for hitters, let's find out how those Wayfinders did. Speed 70 or higher. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So you've got 11 hitters, and I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So we're all evened up there. I guess one thing I should check, because I never did, do any of my pitchers, can they hit? I doubt it. They would not have the speed anyway. But let's just check it out. Let's just check it out if any of these guys, yeah, some of them have abilities, but no speed. So they would not qualify regardless. Closest would be Quinn. I should have looked for some two-way pitchers that had some speed. That probably would have been the smart thing. So Jeff Steelflex, good luck in this best of five. It is Liberatore going up against Samardzija in game two. And in the other series, we've got the Ducks against the Crows, the Hornets against the Loppers, EVC going up against Dick Shot, Boomsticks and Stargell, the Wolves, the King, the Dodgers and the Runners, and the Firebirds are going up against the one team that entered before I started. So that is the non-eligible team. So they're going up a team that did not take a deal because they were not part of the chat. So if I do happen to get by Jeff Steelflex, it's either going to be the Wood Ducks or the Crows, run by Van Flander up in round two. All right, let's go back and finish up our pack ripping. Finish up those pack ripping. What do you say? Let's get that perfect. And then with the Spotlight pack, which unfortunately this week's Spotlight pack did not have the Immortal cards, but it did have those nice baseball reference perfects. Here we go. We're ripping until we get 3,272. So we got 60 to fly through. There is our first future legend right off the bat. That timeout definitely worked. We've got a silver future legend. Excellent. So now we just need a baseball reference 4 card and a perfect. And we're golden. All the other questions have been answered. Can we get one more baseball reference 4? It might not come until the very last pack. Come on, perfect. Come on, EBC. Did you take all those perfect cards? Where are they? Still looking for Josh Young or Marcus Semien as well. I guess we haven't got the Texas Ranger love, although we did get their catcher, their gold catcher twice. Oh, those of you that had the faith 4 weeks in a row, the timeout worked. My old strategy of walk away for a few minutes. And thank you, Ad Break, for coming in. We've got our perfect. And absolutely. You get a big thumbs up, Kegleg. Thank you so much. Kegleg brought the luck. Now, the question is it a Ron Santos? All right, let's get this done. Let's not waste too much time. I'm calling, I think it's going to be a live New York Met. Boom. Oh, well, Kegleg, you might have brought the luck, but we got as close to a Ron Santos as we can. Cub fan Steve, you are bringing the luck to the streamers today. Cub fan, park yourself by the computer, and when other streamers come on, you better be there because they're going to pull a perfect Cub. We've got Ernie Banks in the house and Ron Santo in the house. And Kegleg said he's a stud on your team. He is going to play on my team now. This is one guy that will make the team. So thank you, Hoarding Packs. All right, so that question is answered. Okay, let's get a Marcus Semien and wrap this up. Oh, Julio. He's batting 285 and 24 home runs. And did you say that was in Diamond? What league is he playing in, Ernie Banks? I'm probably confident he can play pretty good up till gold. I don't know about after that, though. I don't know much about Ernie Banks' card. Diamond card is Corbin Carroll. You know what's funny? When I was making up the questions, I originally had Marcus Semien or Corbin Carroll because I wanted one from each World Series team. And I said, forget about it. We're having two Rangers. And we're putting Josh Young because Rich interviewed him. So it would have been Corbin Carroll. He was on the cutting room floor. Josh Young? Nope. Corbin Burns. All right. Keep ripping away. I'm happy. I got an Ernie Banks Series 2 baseball reference. Chris Capuano. Not going for much. I'll put him at minimum if you're looking for him. 26 points on the card shop. I just got to remember not to quick sell Ernie Banks. Here we go. We are done with the Series 4. A second one has been pulled. So question number 1 has been answered, and he is going to be on my bronze team. I have him already on my bronze team. So tell you what, this is a really good card, guys. For hanging out with me today, I'm going to put him on the card shop for under level 10 by over 1,000. You know what? I even feel bad putting that. I'm going to put 2499. If you want yourself the bronze Dontrell Willis, he is on the card shop for you. Okay, so both baseball reference. So now all we're looking for is a live Semien or a live Josh Young. Lee Lacy. Yeah, that I think EVC was talking about that card too, that bronze pitcher, Dontrell Willis. He's splitty, but he's pitched really well for me in bronze tournaments. So he's high risk, high reward, that's for sure. My second Willie Upshaw. Yeah, most people said I would not get to. Definitely the yes was the under there. Here's another one. New players, go buy up right now all the bronze build a lineup, because for every bronze build a lineup you have, you get a free standard pack by cashing in the mission. Go do it. Easy packs if you haven't done that yet. All right, we're down to about 15 packs left. I should hit my mark exactly. We should be rating over to Tetsuiji at about 215. Ken Harvey, Series 2. I don't own it, so I will not put it on sale. We are down to our last 5 packs. Gold card, last chance for Josh Young. No, it is not. Which is good. The vast majority of you said no on that question. Another Series 2, another great. I'm pulling a lot of the meta bronze. If you want this Hasagawa, he's really cheap now, but I'll put him at minimum if you're looking for him. 2 packs to go, and then the spotlight pack. Nothing there, and our last standard pack, number 200, is a dud. Okay, so now we got to open up the spotlight. Will we get one of those new perfects? But before that, I like to go and sell off all my lives that I pulled today. See how much value that is. Oops, wrong one. Manage cards. All live. Take off the active. All right, what are we thinking? I'm thinking I didn't have any live perfect, so I think it's going to be about 33,000. It's not going to be that high. Selling off live perfect or live cards, 44,100. So in the 200 packs I opened, live cards are worth 44,000. I've still got 3,000 to go. So that definitely can build up your perfect team coffers. Perfect points. Okay, card successfully sold. Let's try and find that spotlight pack hidden behind these baseball errors. Come on. Yeah. Choice pack. There we go. Spotlight 28. We've got a gold. Much better than a silver. So one of the new golds, it is Bobby Higginson. Bobby Higginson, which, yeah, value on these spotlight packs for these cards crash. They crash. He is a duplicate. If you want him, $12.99. So definitely a dud pack there for the spotlight pack. But hey, I got my perfect Ernie Banks top card. Let's go quickly look at the missions. And do we have any full? The Lovable Losers. Sounds like a rock band from the 1980s. The Lovable Losers. All right, here we go. Let's find out the winner of today's set. Again, excited that Ernie Banks was the perfect card I pulled. It could have been much, 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 much worse. Yes, I'm talking about you, live cards. All right, question number one. Will I get two or more baseball reference cards that were Series 4? I did. So we're already down to Mr. Ree, Constable, Jeff Steele Flex, the Exterminator, cool name, on Risque 3, Stake Fan, Bluester, Who Trying to Ball, Special Edition, and Famarte. Who Trying to Ball has been doing really well in my contest. 2 weeks in a row, he's won Babe in the Matrix, and now he's a finalist here. All right, first Chicago White Sox was a hitter. First Chicago White Sox. Oops, let's get off that. Where are we? Where are we? There we go. Clear. All right, we're down to 5. Mr. Reed, Jeff Steele Flex, Tim Gross, Hero Driver, and Who Trying to Ball. Question 3. Will I get at least, I got to remember this one now. Will I get at least one perfect card? The answer is yes. I only got one, but it was Ernie Banks. Mr. Reed, Jeff Steele Flex, the Exterminator, and Who Trying to Ball. Question 4. Will I pull a live Diamond Semyon or a gold Josh Young? The answer was no. Everyone predicted that one. The first Future Legend card I pulled was a silver. No, there is a silver here. There it is. And we have our winner. They also got question 6 right, and they were very close on the first tiebreaker. So very well done. Who is it? It is Tim Gross, the Exterminator, is our winner of the contest. Congratulations. Let's reduce this here. Congratulations. I will use, I'm assuming the Exterminator is your OOTP username. So that is what I will use to send those 10 packs your way. Hopefully you can pull yourself a perfect Chicago Cub. So thank you guys. Again, congratulations to Pops Dongoria for winning the YouTube contest. 10 packs will be coming your way as well. It is the weekend. Give it, 24 to 48 hours for them to be distributed. And again, tomorrow going live on YouTube only. It won't be on Twitch. Again, want to respect the Twitch streamers and their time and views. So going on YouTube, going to play some Franchise Hockey Manager 10 And we will be giving out away a copy on the live show tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. Thank you guys for tuning in. Laptop Down signing off. Back Monday with the regular program. We'll see you next episode. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. And don't forget, DishNet will be on tomorrow for PAX for the World Series. Monday, Dr. Dynastic will be on the OOTP channel for PAX. But right now, we're going over to Tessawiji and the Seafarers. All right, raid is done. I'm not staying on here much longer, but I wanted to make sure that raid went over to Tesuiji, and I just thought I'd show you the bounty here quickly. Going to take a while. Round one is done. I was able to get by Jeff Steelflex in 3 games, and fortunately, we get a little bit of rest now to rest up some of these tired hitters and pitchers. Oh, actually, only one. Only King Kelly is the only guy that needs a little bit of rest. So right now, waiting on the results from the Crows and the Ducks. We got 2 birds going at it, Crows and Ducks. I'm going to wait 3 minutes just to see if that series ends. And my series is the only one that ended. I felt confident with this team. I felt I got a pretty good team compared to a lot of people. And right now, we get that couple days off. So yeah, we'll probably get a couple sims off because there will be probably at least one series that goes 5. So yeah, going to check this out, find out who is still in the tournament. And just noticing this here, I was doing the raid over, and Captain Kegleg. You're watching this on VOD. You just pulled an immortal Sparky Lyle. And I'm going to post that raid in Tesuiji's chat right now. Congrats, Captain Kegleg and Hero Driver, who pulled a Roly Fingers. Nice combo with Ernie. There we go. All right, another minute and a half before this sim comes in, and then I'm going to end the stream. But I'm kind of curious if I face off against the Ducks or the Crows. Let's take a look at those 2 teams. The Crows, well, look at the pitching stats, pitching ratings, hold runners. They do qualify. All their pitchers are 60 or under. And their hitters, how did they fare? Yeah, they do not qualify because they are using a couple guys that have speed under 70. Okay, so they got the no deal. The Crows are on a no deal. So then we're looking to see if we can play the Wood Ducks. And El Dorado. El Dorado is good on the pitching. And in terms of the hitting, yeah, they're going for the no deal too. All right, so it looks like I might not have to give any bounty packs out today because we've got, oh, just wait. They've got pitchers listed. I don't want pitchers listed. Why are you showing pitchers? Only batters. Are these guys batting? Yeah, they're batting, unfortunately. No, you can't use your pitchers because they don't have speed 70 or higher. All right. So 2 teams that don't qualify there. So it doesn't matter who I play. And then it'll be one of the other teams at the bottom. So hopefully I can make it to at least the semifinals. All right, let's go back in, see if the sim has come in. Pitching's been really good. 6'5", 7'3", and 6'3". Willie Wilson. We should have a lot of steals here. Sortable stats, team stats, stolen bases. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. In 3 games, My team has 18 stolen bases. Dick Shot Dugout, what's going on with you? No stolen bases in 3 games? That's hard to believe. 18. And I don't even have a full lineup here. Stolen bases. What do we got? Kane with 4, Wilson with 4, Crits. Yeah, these guys are running. They are running wild. Okay, come on, Sim. Come on. Leading in batting average, leading in stolen bases. All right, let's go out one more time and see what's going on. All right, what do we have? What do we have in our tournament tree? The Cleveland Crows advance, the Lappers advance, and game 5 between EVC and Dick Shot Dugout. Ooh, and then we got a game 5 with the Firebirds and Cannons, and a game 5 between the Boomsticks and the Stargell Stars. Really curious about EVC and Don't Cut the D Block Dragon. 5-0 Dick Shot, 6-5 EVC, 7-4 Dick Shot, 2-0 EVC, and now Skabool and Willoughby facing off. All right, stream over, after party over. I'll go drink my coffee alone. Bye. Well, Dr. Dynastic is in the house. How can I leave if Dr. Dynastic is still in the house? Dr. D, are we matched up in the have you been still playing the Dead Ball to Gold daily? Let's check in on that. Let's check in on that. There's really hackers out there. I don't know. Some people hide their screen when they put the password, and some do not. Well, looks like one just ended, as I see it on my screen there. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Let's see if we came up against each other here. Most fun of playing this game is when you meet up against people late in a tournament that you know. Oh, we did well. Des Moines, we beat. We beat West Valley. The Rhubarbs, close one against the Zombies, close one against the Yankees. And then those darn Lizards beat us 4-1. So what's that get us here? Oh, yeah, this is just, I just wish this was a choice pack tournament. Mind you, if it was a choice pack tournament, more people would play because a lot of the good players don't play these historical diamonds because they want the choice packs because they're worth more probably. So what did I get? I got 1 historical diamond, which when you think about it, you win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds and you get 1 historical diamond. I gotta open one up. Let's just see what this would have been. Where's my historical diamonds? So yeah, it's kind of a bummer that more of these weren't choice packs. All right. My historical diamond prize gets me a Dave Roberts, a Blue Jay, and so for finishing second, I win about 16,000 perfect points. So I'm going to list that one up because I don't ever plan on using him. Plus, I can sell my Dave Roberts, who I will never use. This is my gold team. We'll put him on for 233. So it might be close to a 16,500 win or second place finish. Question is, were you in this one? Snails. There's Oakland. Okay, you won. All right, you won series 1 and 7. Then you lost in 7. That's tough when you play 14 games in the first 2 rounds. Got to be tough on your pitching. You need to win in 6 games in these first 2 or 3 rounds because those game 7s. And you had extra innings. Oakland. Oh, you go with the 2-man rotation. What do I go with? 3? Don't I go with 3? Yeah, I go with the 3-man. So I'm going Shocker, Beck, and Jones, and you're going. Shocker and Jones. Okay, so pretty similar. You got Boom Boom as a stopper. Not a bad choice. I don't mind that at all. Yeah, you went 12 innings, 1 game, 10 innings, another game. Yeah. So when you play 14 games in a row, and so you were playing the Marshmallows, and I wonder what their schedule was like. Marshmallows. See, they swept their first round. They played a Jim Unknown team. You were at a huge disadvantage because you played a team that cakewalked through, rested up the players, and it still came down to a 7th inning second run. You almost pulled off the upset there. You played the worst situation you could probably play. A team that swept. They played a Jim Unknown team. I think they played Jim Unknowns. Yeah, pretty much they played Jim Unknowns. And then they took you to extra innings, 1 game. But see, then it cost them because they played 7 against you and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 against the next team. So you wore them down, Doctor. You wore them down. But yeah, that's always a fun tournament. Nice to hear someone else say which strat. Which strat is that? The 3 pitchers or the 2 pitchers? Or the you wore them down. I don't know what strategy I'm doing here. I'm just I'm just I'm just having fun. Oh, 3 starters versus 2? I mean, uh, is this a see, the next one is in 8 hours. And if this was a choice pack one, it'd be full already. There's no way this would have this many openings with 8 hours to go if this was choice pack. And I don't think, yeah, it doesn't show me who's in the game unless I go this way. So if I go this way and I go to my, let's spy on. Oh, this is 1917. So 1917, I can see why you're going with 2 pitchers in 1917. In fact, I probably should go with 2, but 3's been working for me. I've been doing really well with 3. So if it ain't broken, And you're not in this one yet. Hurry, there's only 8 hours left. Always curious to see who enters quickly because it means they probably really like this tournament. So Hero Driver enters fairly quick. The team that beat you, the Marshmallows, like this tournament. Washington Park Rangers like it. We got 1, 2 E6 teams. The BFF, Best Friends Forever. I don't know. I don't know what BFF stands for. I doubt it stands for Best Friends Forever. Sprint, sprint. Play a few games of billiards first. Sink the 8 ball, and then go enter the tournament. Do you enter? Do you enter other perfect drafts, or are you mainly just those traditional tournaments? Always curious what. Typically, on one team, I enter just the quicks to get packs. On this team, I'll try to enter choice pack tournaments. And on my theme team, it's kind of a mix and match. You should do more perfect drafts. So this one, you know what? Let's and I'm going to show this on Monday because there's not anyone around now. They're over at Tesuiji. But let's do, if you have time. I mean, if you have to run, that's fine. But if you have time, let's do a dynastic laptop hound space draft, 1995. So it's power era, a lot of home runs, and it's righty home runs. Okay. So every card is 2 rounds. So let's do this. Let's do this. You pick a card and I pick a card. And then I'll show it on Monday how we did. And I absolutely want to do a poker stream. I figured out a way where with two different accounts, one account is sitting on the sidelines, and that way it shows the table and the cards are not shown. And then the other account is the account I play from, where I see my cards. And I stream the non-player, the one on the sidelines, and then people can watch that. But it would be no fun if it's just me talking. So I'd want, if I ever did a poker stream, I'd want people to join, even if it was just voice only, just to get the trash talk of poker. But I thought about that yesterday. It's funny you mentioned that. I thought about, you know what, I should try to get a poker stream going, and maybe not even a stream, just get some guys together and play a game without streaming it first. Ludlud, the wave is on. All right, who do you want here, Dr. Dynastic? Who would you take? Show us your expertise. It's funny because usually on these after streams, EVC's joined me a couple times. The Corbin Carroll? There's Corbin. Alvarez. Bob Carruthers, a two-way player. And again, we're playing what era? Oh yeah, this is 1990s, where power dominates. I think, right? Power dominates in the 90s. Ludlug would know. 1995, is that before the power era or is that after? Let's see. I've got a screenshot here somewhere. Let me find out. Tournaments, Power Era. Power years 1993 to 2004. So yeah, this is the Power Era. All right. Well, I'm going to take Dan Brothers. Feel free to Ludlud if you're still here. Who should we take? Come on, this is an after party draft. This is where you guys we're all going to pick these cards together, and then Monday I'll show you the results, and we'll either celebrate and say, "Hey, you missed the after party," or we'll say that we suck. Brothers was your pick. Okay, you can take Brothers. I'm going to take, or was Corbin Carroll your pick? Brothers? Okay. All right. Yeah, David, this is a new type of draft. I think it's called the 12, 12 pick draft. No, 12. Let's see. Rules here. There was a name for it. Yeah, it's every round is 12 cards and it's 2 cards per round. So instead of getting just 1 out of 6, you get 2 out of 12. And then instead of getting 5 in the last round, you only get 2. So I like this because you're guaranteed to get someone pretty good. Okay, Dynastic has picked Brothers. Chat, you're going to pick the second player, not me. That way, if we lose, I can't blame myself. Chat, first name. Let's go. First name, I'm going to take as the second card. Brothers is the first one. This is the Dynastic Chat Draft. Who are we taking? Remember, I've only got 14 minutes on the timer. You guys are probably in this draft and going, we're just going to waste time. And Lap won't have a full team. First card name I see in chat, we're taking as our second card. It will be a dynamic-astic, a dynamastic, a chat-astic, a Dr. Chat. There's so many names we could use. Don't give me words I can't pronounce. It's got to be at least 5 letters or shorter. Bob C. Okay, we've got one. Bob Carruthers. Thank you, Tiger Cub. All right. We got a Bob and we got a Dan. All right, chat, you get a pick, and Dynastic, you get a pick. Who are we going with? Tulo. Monter Don is going Tulo. Dynastic, are you in front of a camera right now? It would make it easier if I could just pull you up on stream. Tulo? I don't see a Tulo card there. What am I missing? Tulo. See the Josh Young? Wow, that would be a nice card in honor of the recent interview. Josh Young. Oh, that was last round? All right. Chat, first name I see. And then Dynastic. We're taking Pass. Okay, where is Bob Pass? No, I see a Flood. I see a Cap. I see a Scales. No Pass. I'd hate to take you guys out to a restaurant because they give you a menu And you guys would be like, I might want the chicken fingers, but the tacos look good and the brisket looks fine as well. I don't know. Okay, Paige and chat, who are you taking? We're taking Paige and Scales. Okay. Round 3. One name each. First chat name I see, and then the Dr. D. What do we got? And then I'll have to show this on Monday. Lots of choices. Hanley, we got Carlos, we got Louis, Newt Allen, Fred McGriff, Diamond, Robinson Cano. Hanley. And chat, who do you want? We're doing this largely without looking at the card either, so that makes it even more interesting. Dr. D has Hanley and chat. Shout out a name there. That's the hard part. Yeah, it's also the fun part. Because if we win, you guys will be heroes. You guys will go down in the OOTP Hall of Fame of drafting without looking at ratings and winning a tournament. So be a hero, chat. They all don't wear capes. Dave Smith. Okay. We got 2 there. On to the gold. I like Frank Owen. I like Mike Trout. I like Juan Soto. I like Guante. I like Sandoval. I like Jansen. There's a lot of good choices here. Hinkin. Oh yeah, JT Snow. There's really not a bad choice here. This is an unbelievable good round. Other than maybe this guy and that guy. Laughing Larry, what a name. Remember, at some point we will need catchers. All right, Trout for Dr. D. Chat, who you like? Pablo can catch, by the way. The word is he can catch. We have 2 starters, a second base, a shortstop, and Monter Don is saying Owen. I like it. Frank Owen. All right, round number 5. We got Urban Shocker, Larry Walker, Pete Stalker, and Go Jocker. No. We got Shocker, Walker, Williams. Well, there's only 3 catchers shown so far, so we got 7 more to come. Right now, it's simply take the best card. All right, chat. Yeah, Owen beat out Sandoval by just a click, a quick click. This Larry Walker is the PT +1, not a very good Larry Walker, offensively anyway. We'll see what Dr. D goes, and then we'll take the other one. You're okay with McMichael? Okay, we're taking McMichael and Shocker. All right, this is a great round. We got Dr. Carlton Fisk, Jay Buhner, Woodashik. Yeah, George Brett tournament card. George Bell, Bo Naylor, Eddie. Yeah, this is another can't miss. Jim Edmonds, Tristan. Oh, this is a great round. There literally is not a horrible card on here, except maybe Lave Cross and Pinson. Yeah, I mean, the Brett card's not bad, can play first or third. We don't have a third baseman. Here's our catchers. So remember, we're in 1995. This is the power era. So Carlton Fisk might be a choice. Bo Naylor, Jay Buhner. What I would love if for OOTP, if they could have something on the screen here where you have a pull down menu and that says show power of all cards, show pitcher BABIP of all cards, like just on the screen here. And then you could see them all just at the very same time. You'll take Brett and Fisk. Right, Tiger Cub, Brett and Fisk. I like it. Woodashik would have been. I really would have considered Woodashik, but we already have 6 pitchers. All right, one catcher down. Matt Noakes, 88 power. Harold Reynolds. I'll quickly scroll over him here. Michael Young, Johnny Pesky, Raquel, Ron Gant at 100 power. Page, Carpenter, Diaz, and Sparks. Need corner outfielders. We need a. Actually, we're good in the infield. So corner outfielders, pitching, and then reserves. Carp and Page, it is. All right, round 8. Probably going to go with a couple pitchers here. I don't see much for hitters. Kaiser Wilhelm is there. Kent Tekulve. I like when the baseball reference pop up because they got better as time went on. So if it's a 1, you're probably not drafting him. If it's a number 4, you're probably going after him. Tekulve, okay. Tiger Cub or anyone else in chat. Who is our second player? We need to rock and roll. 4 minutes to go. All right. If chat doesn't respond, Arrojo. Okay, good. 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 5 rounds to go and 3.5 minutes. So what do you see? What do you like? We need one more catcher. Mickey Tettleton's there. Ian Desmond's there. Jimenez. Jeffrey Leonard. Davey Johnson's got a lot of power at second base. Desmond and chat. That's okay. Once it gets down to 30 seconds, it's going to be me speed rounding. We'll get it done. Art Decatur. All right, on to our bronze picks. We need a catcher. We need backups at all positions. And We need a right fielder. Sarney. We've got our backup catcher. And chat, who else? Markham, Pip, Martin, Altok, Larker. All right, I think I'm going to go with Markham. Yeah. I'm going to jump in here for chat because we got 1.5 minutes to go. All right, round 11. Bridwell, Youngblood, Win. I'm going to take Youngblood because we need a right fielder. Round 12. Okay, got Dr. D's chat choice there. We got 10 pitchers. We need a couple more. We need backups at third base and shortstop. Doug D. Where is he? Doug D. There he is. All right. Last round, 2 cards. One of them at least has to be a pitcher, maybe both of them. Sebus. What? Sebus. Rabu. All right, I'm going to go Rabbit Nil. Just to get one in there just in time. We got it completed, chat. One less pitcher than I would have liked, but that's okay. I think we got a pretty solid team. Let's make sure no one's backing up more than 2 positions. Desmond, Carpenter, DeSensei. We're good there. And Youngblood for Desmond. Oh, I did not know that because I am not a big fan of the Yankees. I'm not a Yankee fan. I actually like this team. I actually think, considering we got it done just in the nick of time, I think we pulled it through. The thing is, though, it's power. And let's take a look at our power. Yeah, I don't know. We didn't get a lot of power guys. Fisk brothers, Brett, Ramirez. We did pretty good on so we might have a chance. And then for pitchers, home run suppression. You know what? I think we did okay. Look at home run suppression. I think we did okay. McMichael and Jacoby are the best. Dave Smith, too. Where's Dave? Oh, he's a starter? Oh, no. Well, guys, maybe 1, 2, 3. Oh, we did get 5 starters at least. So we have to put a couple in here. One there and Page. Page is not a starter. That I never used that card before. That kind of shocks me. Urban Shocker. Middle relief used more often. Jacoby and McMichael are the stoppers. Submit. All right. So there we go. This is the daily amateur astronomy draft. Fires off at 1 a.m. today. So midnight Dr. D's time. This draft will fire off. You're at 16 game losing. Yeah, once you get up to diamond, it is brutal. Like even gold, like here's my non-theme team diamond league. What league is that? What number is that? Is it 373? This is my only team in diamond right now. It's on a Saturday. We're 73 and 70. We are one game out of the wild card, 73 and 70. 359. So this is what I'm running on my non-theme team, Jim Unknown Blue Jays. Steve, I got that new Chandler because Charles was talking this card up so much that I thought I'm going to spend 35,000 on it. This is kind of like that Oral Hershiser that came down so much. Like I recommend that if you got look at this, we've got 6 active buyers. If you have 50,000 perfect points, I would almost spend that. And now I've tested him out. 2 wins, 1 loss, 234 ERA, 24 strikeouts, and this is in diamond. So he's performing very well in diamond right now. But of course, if his theme team, he has to meet your theme. This is not. Also got the CC Sabathia that EBC picked up today, apparently. I got Noodles Hahn and I got Andy Pettit. So this is a barely playoff team in diamond. I got the tournament edition thanks to Don't Cut the D Block Dragon, who sold me a John Olerud tournament card. So I'm testing him out. He's hitting 290 in diamond, which is pretty good. 2 home runs, 416 OBP. So he's holding his own as a PTCS tournament card in diamond. Of course, the Immortals are going to immortal. They're going to do well. I remember, Dr. D, you were always looking for this one when it came out. Like this was like back in May, the Jimmy Fox PTCS. I was fortunate to win one, so I didn't have to pay like 300,000. Did you ever get one of these? Even now, he's selling for like 150. You sold him a couple weeks ago. Yeah, he's out of the meta, but again, I am loyal to a fault. Like I really am. I would not make a good GM because I would not want to trade away any players. Like I find it so tough to get rid of guys, especially tournament cards like this that you won in a thrilling manner. So look at him. He's played on my team since 2033. I mean, he's doing horrible. Last 4 seasons, 240, 234, 212, 226. Like he's doing awful. His best season was, mind you, he'd never been really an average guy. 285 was his best season. But I remember when he came out and we saw this profile, we were like, wow, this is a must-have card when he came out. And he was selling for like 300K. But yeah, I'm just so loyal to players. You love the lifetime stats? 13,000 at bats. That's got to be an MLB record. I don't know if anyone in real life has ever had over 13,000 at bats. If it is, it'd probably be someone like Hank Aaron. So yeah, I just want to add to his totals. I want to see what this guy can do at the end of the cycle. He's got 3,300 hits. He's got 635 RBIs. I want him to beat Barry Bonds, the Barry Bonds record of over 700. But yeah, I need to be more get off my team. His zone rating, ouch, minus 10.6 last year. Yeah, he's not a great third baseman. So maybe I found a reason to get rid of him now. I don't mind getting rid of him, Mike Napoli. He's been here forever. Look at this. Oh my! I think he started on my team in 2026 as a 29-year-old, and 30 years later, he's 59 years old and still on my team. This is probably my longest serving player. How do you get rid of a guy like that's been on your team for 30 seasons? I can't do it. I can't do it. You think you paid 250, which probably at the time was probably fair value. Choice packs, what do I have? All silver. I opened up all my good ones. And we've got new packs out now. Don't know if you saw this, Dr. Dynastic, but we got the baseball eras, which I like to hoard these because apparently future cards are going to be put in these packs. So I've got like 20 of them. No, 15, 5 of them on this team or more. I can't remember. But anyway, if you open these in a month's time, it'll have some of the newer cards that come out between now and then. And then the new one today, let's open up one of those. Baseball Boom. Let's see what we get here. All right, guaranteed at least a diamond. So they should put the years on here. Baseball Boom. Gotta go check my graphic again. Baseball Boom. That is 1961 to 1979. All right. 61 to 79. So it could be a Ron Santo. Or it could be a Doc Ellis. I would not recommend buying a lot of these packs for 22,000 because there are very few cards that are worth that as diamonds. But hey, he might make my team now. He might be good enough. 96 Doc Ellis. There he is, Doc. By the way, if anyone's watching, my main stream is over. This is like the after stream residue. It's like when you speed away, when you're young and you're speeding away in your car, revving it up, the vapor trail. That's what this is. This is the vapor trail of my stream. Just hanging around a little bit. We already raided over to Tesuiji, gave him the love, and just hanging out, having some fun on a Saturday because I have yard work to do and I don't really want to go out there. And my wife is going, lap, come on, we got to go put up that weather station before the snow hits. And I'm like, I'm streaming. I can't. I'm streaming. People rely on me for information. I can't go yet. So thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging around. Thanks. If she hears me talking, I'm probably still good for a while. Because when there was no one here, I'd have to talk to myself, and that's just embarrassing. All right, Doc Ellis. Does he make the team? Doc. And don't you tell me, Dr. Dynastic, you don't know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You've been married a while. It's glorious. Truly is glorious. Yeah, I don't know if he makes my team. Maybe in the bullpen. Doc loves Doc. Well, here's the question though. Who do we take out? Like I've got a pretty decent, maybe this Cole Hamels, but this Cole Hamels is yeah, maybe Cole Hamels. Cole, how have you done recently? You've done pretty good. This is an off year for Cole Hamels and Diamond. So maybe Diamond is his is the wall that he's hit. Who else? Rube Foster. I think Rube has to go. I think it's time. You've been here a while, Rube, but your ERA is starting to drop. All right, let's do that. Let's take out Rube Foster. For some reason, I'm not as loyal to my pitchers as I am to my hitters. Maybe because I was a hitter in baseball. Doc, you're in. All right, this one's for the Doc. The Doc for the Doc. He's going to go as a setup guy, middle relief. You got a choice pack, buddy. Nice. Choice pack for the Doc. So this is what I'm saying with these packs here. 22,000. And I'm just opening one more because I'm just in the mood to open one more. And that way, if I get a good card, I can go, woohoo, and my wife will hear me and she'll say, okay, he's still streaming. See, there's the method to this. All right. So we got to get excited. Whatever this is, we got to get excited. All right, here we go. Here we go. We've got our diamond. We got a couple iron, 3 iron, a bronze, Dave McNally, and we've got woohoo! All right. Woo! Nice. Nice. I think it worked. Wow. We'll talk about like synchronicity. I don't need him. 13,999. I got to make half my money back. You get him for half price from what I paid for it. All right, now I want to show you why those packs probably aren't worth it. Card shop. Players from the 1960s. So 196. Diamonds. 99 to 90. Look at these are all the diamond cards that you can get in those packs. Right? Was it 1960? Let me double check here. Baseball boom 1960 to 1979. So we can check both the 60s and 70s. Okay. By sell order. Let's rank it by sell order. So in order to make my money back on that pack, I need to either pull a Roberto Clemente, which I can't, right? Is that a packable or is that a mission? I think that's packable, right? Packable. Clemente, Immortal McDaniel, Ron Santo, Maris, or Cash. I need one of those 5 to break even on that pack. I got a 1970 because those are in there as well, all the 1970 cards. So to break even, there's there's the Immortal Belanger, which would be even. And then I'd make a little bit if I pulled the Hiller, Peru, Jim Rice. That's it, because the other ones are limited edition and Reggie Jackson. So there's 1, 2, 3 cards that will make my money back. 3. That's it from the 1970s. And from the 1960s, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 8 cards, 8 diamond cards that I could pull that would make my money back. Of course, if you pull a perfect, but again, what are the odds of pulling a perfect? So yeah, when there's only 8 cards of maybe 30, 40, spending 22,000 probably wasn't the best decision. And I did that twice, and both times I got, where is he? Where is he? Where is Doc Ellis? Doc, Doc should be here, shouldn't he? Doc Ellis. There he is, Doc Ellis. Representing, what year is he representing? 1970. So Doc Ellis, 13,000. Right. Well, I think it's time to go do some yard work before the snow hits. So remind me, we got to check in on this perfect draft. Daily amateur. And let's just take a quick peek at my rocking chair because I'm old and I like to rock. Another one of my favorite tournaments. And we're still going along there. We beat the Scabs. We beat a Hoddle team. And now we're up against the Unicorn. It's not every day you play a scabby Unicorn team. Six games, one extra inning game, 6 games. 3 in a row at the end. All right, one last time, let's go check out the bounty. Let's find out if we are still alive in today's bounty that was forever ago. Bounty, bounty, bounty. We're still going. Best of 5, 2-2 in the second round, going up against the Crows. And Dick Shot Dugout beat EVC. What was game number? Game number 5 was a 6-5. Oh, EVC. Oh no, that was against the Lappers. Round 1. Game 5 was 5-1. All right. Dick Shots did pretty good. So now we're going up against the Cleveland Crows. However, the Cleveland Crows did not take the deal because although their pitching all qualifies, their hitting does not. Ernie, Jay, Tyler, Geraldo, and Max should have been benched, but they've all played games. So no bounty packs unless I beat them and then I go up against Dick Shot Dugout. Let's check out if they qualify. The Dugouts pitchers are all good. And their hitters are all good. Speed over 70. Okay, so we got to hope for. We got to do some micromanaging. I got to get by this team that doesn't qualify. Who's up for me? Oh, Jose Barrios. He hasn't played a game yet. Fred, how are you? Are you rested? 69%. Ooh, what do I do? Do I go with a 69% ace or do I go with a live pitcher? Slightly tired. He's got pretty good stamina. You know what? We're going to gamble. We're going to go because I want to win this game. We're going to go with Fred Hutchinson. We're going to go strict order. And we're going to put him on a pitch count of 50 with an aggressive hook. He's got really good control. We're going to put the pitch around up. Oh, no, I can't. I said we could not adjust individual sliders, so I'm not going to touch that. All right, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun if I can manage to squeak this out with a tired pitcher. See, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You got pulled away by Mrs. D. No problem. We were just talking about the rocking chair, and now we're into the bounty tournament. I'm only going to be on until after this Sims here in 2 minutes. So, unfortunately, got to go do some yard work. But, 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 honey, I'm streaming. People rely on me. Do you want to take that trip? I'm streaming. We need cat litter. I gotta stream. The cats, I do not want to bring in dirt from outside. We need to buy cat litter. Your streaming will pay for the rake. Yeah. I need a rake too for the cat litter. It's a little bit different type of rake though. I'm curious, Dr. D. I never heard you mention on your streams. Do you have any pets, any indoor pets? Like dogs, cats, iguanas, goldfish? Yeah, exactly right. Can we form a union? That's what I want to know. Is there such thing? You went to the TwitchCon. Is there a TwitchCon union? As long as the mic is on, you can't bother us. Yeah, right. Yeah, I know exactly. Between yours and my missus, that union would not get off the ground. It would be overruled very quickly. In fact, they would start a union, and their union would be led by some big, Al Capone type of boss. I'd be very scared of their union. And ants. Yeah, I can't believe the missus allowed you ants in the house. Mine would be like, no, 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 there's no ants in this house. What if the cat knocks it over and they escape anywhere, everywhere? Then what? Then what? And she's got a point. As long as they don't bust the mic, right? We can get by with a few bruises. We just take off our cam. Yeah, we are streaming today without the cameras on. The ants got loose. All right, let's see this sim. Let's see it. Mind you, my wife likes the glass of wine once in a while. I don't know if yours is a wine drinker, so if I say, you know what, I'll grab you a nice bottle, an $8 bottle of wine. You know, go watch some shows. I'm streaming. Every time I stream, you can get a bottle of wine. And sometimes, that works. Okay, come on, Sim. Come on. Come on. I want to hide the scores because I'm excited about this one. Bring the Sim in. Unfortunately, my game sometimes doesn't give me the notification. I still have to find a way to improve my mic settings. Like I want that radio broadcast voice. Like I noticed that Snail has it, and of course your settings. But I need that broadcast voice, the voice that really carries and resonates to the viewers out there. I can't seem to find it with my mic, and my mic's okay. But I just need to find the right settings. That, that one's for you, Mr. Audit. There you go. Broadcast radio Red Sox games. Come on, Sim. Come on. I got raking. No, I got a weather station to put up. I don't want to leave because then I'm going to spoil it. Then I'll know if I win or lose. All right. Well, I think an ad break kicked in. So let me close my eyes, not look at the screen as best as I can. Go into the tournament. Hit the play now. Okay. They need a better way to hide it. They should always keep it green, even if you lose out. Keep it green so we have the perception that we're still in the tournament. All right. Well, that wasn't fun. All right. 2-on for Cleveland, who did not meet the qualification, the rules. Boo. 2-0, bottom of the sixth. I'm sporting my Tetsuiji jerseys for the Jim Unknown Blue Jays. All right, 3-0, top of 8. One out. Come on, I want to face Dick Shot. I need to face Dick Shot to get my revenge. Let me have this one, PP. 2 out. Runners on the corners. Down by 3 for Dion Sanders. That one's going to drop. All right, good. Keep it going. What are you doing? Don't run into the third out. All right, you're going to have a talk with my wife. Who was that on the base paths? Who was it going for third? Who is it? I don't know. I didn't see his name. How dare you run into the third out in a 3-1 game? Well, that's going to be it. 2 out. Crows get a man on board in the 8th inning. We go to top of 9, 1 away. Okay. Tying run at the plate for Vidal. Vidal Sasson. 2 out for Terry Turner. Run, Forrest. All right. Well, the bounty tournament is over, but I don't have to give out any packs because they took the no deal, and it will be Dick Shot dugouts against the Cleveland Crows going up against the third down runners run by Third and Run. Makes sense. And the Yukon Blue King run by J-Lam. All right. Before I go, did OOTP announce anything today? I have not checked my Twitter. I have not checked the OOTP forums. Did they come out with any new cards? All I know is they came out with a new pack, 22,000. Only open it if you want to Doc Ellis. That's all I'm saying. If you missed the stream, I'm not going to say anything else. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for the after party. Please clean up on your way out. Take your bottles, take your cups. Make sure that you use the restroom before you leave. And please, please give your keys to a designated driver if you've had too much to consume. We will check you out tomorrow on the YouTube broadcast for your chance to win a copy of Franchise Hockey Manager 10, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a little bit of hockey. And then back on Monday. Got some stuff to do.